Hey guys, hope you're having a good day, good morning. I just finished an amazing run for my practice for the Airtel Delhi Half Marathon, and I hope you guys have registered. While practice is an important part of any kind of personal beating your personal best, but eating right, nutrition is as important. So I'm excited today because a really good friend of mine and who's one of the top chefs of the country is cooking up a storm for us while you guys can go cook that at home before you run your marathon. So I'm going to change up. We're going to go there, check out what he's going to cook. See you there. So here we are, nicely cleaned up, got myself a coffee. I'm at Slurp Studio, the first ever cook-along studio in Bangalore. You guys should come and check this beautiful place out. I'm so excited to go in and learn something new from this amazing chef. So come along with me. Here we are. This is the surprise I was talking about. Chef Abhijit Saha, India's top chef. It's for the Airtel Delhi Half Marathon. And so we are excited. I'm really excited to learn something new from him because you saw me running in the morning and I'm really working really hard to get my personal best this time. And like I told you, nutrition is a very, very critical part of every form of living, especially when you're an athlete. So chef, we are cooking for the runners.
Yes.
Delhi Half Marathon.
Yeah.
Happening around the country.
Yes.
People are running from everywhere. You can download the app and you can run. And they asked me to give them something delicious and nutritious. That's why I came to you. So delicious, nutritious, and all what it takes so that they go back and run a beautiful marathon. So what do you have in store for us?
Thank you, Kiran,
Yeah.
for having me. So basically, previously chefs were known for making something very exciting in terms of taste, flavor, and all of those things.
Yeah.
But nutrition always took a backseat. So today, people are more conscious about what they're eating. So they don't want empty calories. They want calories which are useful to their body, their strength, and it makes them more, energetic and gives them that, feeling of life. See, the two dishes that we have selected today, they are supposed to be high on carb, but they have relatively low glycemic index. So the release of carb is not very immediate because that can cause your problems with your blood sugar levels. So basically we have used, for example, chickpeas, which is for the hummus. I will tell you, it has also got some twist in it. We don't want you to just see these recipes and eat these recipes, but also want you to cook at home. So you can cook before you have run your marathon. You can cook after you have run your marathon. Every time you go and you look for recipes with similar character, which are easy to prepare and good and nutritious for your health and helps you as an athlete to get that energy going.
Perform.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So shall we start cooking?
Of course. Yeah. So we have here, chickpeas. These were soaked overnight, basically Kabuli chana. And we have then boiled it for 30 minutes or so, level of your heat and other things. But it should be very soft and tender. Now with this tahina paste, we get sesame seeds, til.
Correct.
Basically you can roast the til and if you grind it in the masala grinder, you will get something which is like a tahina. You will not get it because this is a machine ground. We have extra virgin olive oil. So as you know that extra virgin olive oil is very high in omega-3 and it is the ideal olive oil for you to try. Please do not try pomace. Fresh lemon juice. Yeah, we've squeezed them just now. And we have salt. We have some beetroot puree. We have some carrot puree. What we have done is we have cut it into dices, boiled them for 30 minutes, or you can roast them and then you can make a puree out of it. While making a puree, you can add little bit of water or ice and little bit of olive oil as well. So these are the things that we will be giving hummus a different flavor and character. And so we'll make three kinds of, vibrant and healthy. It's a very simple method. And what we will do here is that we will add the chickpea. The 600 grams of chickpeas. Okay. 2 and 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Then we have extra virgin olive oil, another 3 tablespoons approximately. We'll add some salt right now. At the end we will taste the salt as well. Then we have some water, just say 4 tablespoons, just to make sure that we grind it well.
So the recipe is available on the link. You guys can download it. The ingredients, the quantities, all are there on the website.
Yeah, so it should be smooth. It looks very smooth now. We have to now add the tahina paste. This is what will give it the nutty flavor of the hummus. Yeah, so now you can see it looks beautiful, and see the consistency.
For me, it's perfect. I think it's perfect. Yeah. I like the flavor. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Salt is perfect.
Perfect. So you can straight away take it with a spoon and put it into the bowl,
Okay.
and you can eat it. So being a chef, I have to
course.
make it a little more presentable. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm just using this piping bag.
Yeah.
Anytime, you can use also rajma for this. It's a very interesting lobia you can use.
Oh, really?
Even Indian chana dal is also pretty good for it. So basically, different kinds of hummus. There is also something called as the fava bean or the white bean. So basically, any kind of bean that you want, you can use it. So this is what we will use as the plain one, and we have another one.
How much of soaking needs to be done actually?
Overnight.
How many hours? Overnight.
Overnight. Now what I'll do is that I will to this add some carrot puree.
Okay.
I'll remove a little bit of it. This is for the beetroot.
Okay.
So for the carrot, I have now, I think, enough here.
Yeah.
And this is for the beetroot.
So you're going to make 2 different kinds of
Yes. So I have
flavors.
the classic plain hummus.
Okay.
And I will now make the,
combination hummus.
so 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons. We will need some more of the salt because we've just added
The carrot, of course.
carrot.
Yeah.
Then we will add some more of the extra virgin olive oil, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons. Okay. I think it will become a little more
Tangy.
tangy, yeah?
Yeah.
So, you can
So you
add
can
as
play
much
around depending
you
on.
can add as much as you want to.
Yeah.
We are making the third part of the hummus. We are going to add 2 tablespoons of beetroot puree. With the beetroot puree, what we will add is salt, some extra virgin olive oil, approximately 1 tablespoon. Then we will add some lemon juice. We have the 3 different kinds of hummus. This
Yes.
is the classic,
Amazing.
the carrot, and the beetroot.
Love the colors.
So that will be
Unbelievable.
sweeter on the side, that will be neutral, this is tangier.
That's amazing.
So that's what it is. And simple ingredients. So we didn't add more than 5
I
ingredients.
saw that, yeah.
So very simple ingredients, easy to make. Everything is easily available. I've already told you how to make a tahina at home if you don't have it ready made.
Yeah.
But it is available in every grocery store nowadays. Normally this is eaten with a pita bread or with lavash, which is the crispy version like an Indian papad. So instead of
Rotis?
Roti, of course, fulka, homemade fulka, why not?
That's what I'm saying.
And I think bajre ka roti will be amazing with this also.
Yeah.
I took a little bit of a shortcut. I know that we have to always take some shortcuts here and there. So we have got some of these popped potato chips. These are 50% less in oil content, and they have a beautiful shape. They're almost like katoris. You can take the dip with a spoon on top of it and can eat it. And this is from the company called Tags.
Thanks. Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's available in various stores. So you can try it out and you will love it, I'm sure. Now we will do the plating. In the center, we will put the
Nice.
classic hummus. And now I have the carrot hummus. 2, 3, 4. And now we have the beautiful beetroot hummus. So you see how beautiful this looks, and
Yeah.
I have some paprika powder. This is the classic
Oh,
garnish for
really?
the hummus. So we will now, what we will do is that we will, yeah. So paprika will give it a little bit of a pepperiness, a little bit of spiciness.
Spice, yeah.
Yeah, and then we will add the extra virgin olive oil all around it.
Wow.
We will garnish it with some, I had some dill leaves here. So we will add some dill leaves here, sprigs of dill, beautiful. You can use flat leaf parsley. And I have some edible flowers here, so they look beautiful in color. And we'll add some of these, it looks nice. And I have a mint leaf here,
1 minute.
one mint leaf in the center. So, it did not take me even 1 minute to do the decoration, but you see
I agree.
how it looks after the
Tempting,
garnishing.
yeah.
Looks almost like a raw version of it. And now you see the finished version of it. So how beautiful it looks. It looks
Yeah.
attractive. It should tempt you.
Tempt you to eat, yeah.
If you don't find the food attractive, you don't feel like eating it in the first place. Do you like it? In terms of the looks?
It looks like I'm seriously hungry. My mouth is watering.
Okay.
Let's stop.
Let's eating to the
Let's
talking.
stop. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
stop talking. I think we've spoken a lot, and I'm just gonna. Though it looks too beautiful, I have to do this. It's really good.
Yeah. And you think that this will be enough as a meal for you to try it with
Easy.
some, as you said, with some fulka or something like
Yeah.
that. A couple of fulkas with
I can
that.
easily finish this.
Finish this, yeah.
Meal and load myself up for a good run
Yeah.
the next morning.
This will give you a great energy.
And what I loved about it, it's got beetroot, it's got carrot, it's got some amazing ingredients which is really good for a runner.
Yes.
And for anyone rather.
Yes.
And it tastes so good, which is what we gave you the brief. And you can see my mouth is watering. I can't wait to get off the camera so I can finish it.
Okay.
And so I hope you guys had an amazing time cooking this recipe. Checking this recipe out. Go home and cook it. The recipe was simple. Chef pulled off a beautiful recipe and most importantly nutritious. And you guys can just make it at home and go for your run the Airtel Delhi half marathon and have a good one.